freeze. Pardon the hair. Did it freeze? Oh, it's back now. I just got home from a workout. This is how it ended up. And as soon as I got home, why am I looking there? I need to look right there. As soon as I got home, I wanted to eat. I was hungry. Obviously, you should eat after you work out. It's a funny thing how, I remember way, way long ago, it goes to show you our misconceptions of weight loss. And just, we all have had them. I remember when I used to work out, I used to think I need to eat less after I work out because I don't want to ruin what I just did. And I feel like there's truth to that, but then there's not truth to that, because it's not necessarily that you shouldn't eat. You should. Your body needs to refuel, and there's a certain window of time where refueling and helping your muscles recover is really important. So you need to eat after you work out, but what you eat is the important choice. Eating McDonald's after you work out, or a piece of cake, as yummy as cake is, I'm not hating on cake. That's not what your body needs to recover. So anyways, I've learned a lot. I think that's the great thing about having a journey where you go up and down and up and down and up and down, and you have a roller coaster, is that you learn a ton. You really do, as long as you allow yourself to learn these things. If you aren't open to learning from your mistakes, then it's going to be tough. Your journey you might struggle more than you could have success. And I'm not saying those that struggle are not trying. I mean, we've all struggled, but you know what I mean? It's just, you need to be open. I don't know, that's just something that I've learned a lot, is you need to be open to, okay, what am I doing wrong? Or what am I doing that I could be doing better? And then go from there. But anyways, I wanted to hop on and do a little update. I know I said I was going to kind of keep you guys, do little vlogs during my half marathon training. This will be half marathon number 9. I'm so excited. It will be the Detroit Free Press International Half. It is my favorite race. It'll be my 5th time. Yes, my 5th time doing this race. I love it. It's just awesome. For those of you that aren't familiar, you start in Detroit and you run across the Ambassador Bridge into Windsor, Ontario, Canada. And then you run through Canada. And let me tell you, those Canadians, the bridge is awesome to run over. A challenge, but it's beautiful. The sun is just coming up over the Detroit River. It's breathtaking and it's awesome. But it's also a challenge because it's a frickin' bridge, if you know what I'm saying. Running through Canada, though, aside from the finish, running through Canada is my favorite part. Those Canadians are kooky. They're kooky fun. There's a lot of fun. I mean, there's great spectator support during this race. And you run through Canada and you do the underwater tunnel. And that's fun. That's cool. Not for people that are claustrophobic. I mean, it's a tunnel that cars drive through, but I mean, it's a two-laner, so it's a little tiny. I mean, it is underwater when you think about it. You kind of are 10,000 leagues under the sea. Just not wet. So anyways, and then you come back, obviously you enter back into the United States through the underwater tunnel, and then I think there's about 5 miles. Yeah, I think it's like 5 miles. Once you get under the tunnel, you have about 5 miles until the finish. I can't wait. So excited. I can't wait. I was talking to a friend about it who's also training for this half, and I was like, I'm so excited. I have so much to do. You know what I mean? I don't want to rush it. And that's that's just it. It's like you think about that moment, and any one of you that have maybe run a race or done something that you've prepared for and planned for and trained for, whatever, it could be anything in life. Here's a great example. One of the best parts about going on vacation is what? The anticipation. Like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And, oh, I'm going to go shopping and I'm going to get this. Like, the anticipation of going on a vacation is sometimes the best. Then the vacation happens and it's obviously amazing, but then it's done, That's kind of like what it is for this race. It's like the anticipation, although not like preparing for a trip. It's a lot of hard work, but it's kind of like that excitement. But I don't want to rush it because I still have training to do. Like I still have a lot of work to put in. But just to kind of recap, last week went really well. All my training runs, I've been doing, when I first started my journey with running, overall, I've done a lot of treadmill running. But kind of, it just naturally happened over the summer. I've been running outdoors more. I didn't necessarily plan it, yet I know it's good for my running. So I've not been really running on the treadmill a lot, like at all. All of my runs pretty much have been outdoors. But a week ago yesterday, I can't recall what exactly happened, but I couldn't get outside to run and it was late and I needed to get in something. So I went to my local gym and a Planet Fitness that I'm a member of, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna run on the treadmill, and I'm gonna do it there. And it was probably one of the best things that I could have done for my running right now. Because it gave me a totally different, feel to my running. My running, I've been so used to running outside and on pavement, and they are different, Running on the treadmill and running on pavement it's different. But my body has been getting acclimated to running outside that I kind of forgot running on a treadmill for a little bit. And so getting back on there, it felt easier. It felt more seamless. It was still tough and I still pushed myself, but I found that I could push myself a little bit harder, which is good. So I texted my running coach and I told her, I said, my run was really, really good. I did it on the treadmill. I said, I really think that at least once a week I need to do my training run on a treadmill. And she was like, absolutely. It's good to mix it up. It helps your body also, like you tend to, on a treadmill, I want to say your quads your calves get more of the focus than when you're running outside. When you're running outside, obviously you have to propel your own body, whereas on a treadmill, you have that treadmill going and, there's a little less of you propelling your body forward. So there's just like that different feel, and it's good for your body to have that little bit of variance in it. With your stride and with your running and whatever. So she was all on board for it. So that was good. So actually tomorrow? Yeah, I think so. I'm doing Tuesdays are going to be my treadmill days. So, tomorrow I'll bust out some treadmill miles. But this week I have a race on Saturday. It's an 8K, and it's part of my training. It just so happens that it falls on the weekend, and I do my long runs on Sundays, but I'm going to switch it up and do it on Saturdays for this weekend. So I'm going to do the race. This week my long run calls for 7 miles. So the 8K is a little over 5 miles. So then on Sunday I'll just do 2. So it'll kind of make up for it. Yeah, they're not at the same time, but still. Sunday's race, is a hilly race. I did it 2 years ago. It was really tough, but it was really fun. So that'll be a good experience. That'll be good. Hills suck, but they're great for training, and they're great mentally too. I have been talking a long time. It already says 10 minutes. I need to wrap this up. So there's that. So yeah, this past week felt really good. All my runs felt really good. And then even like I PR'd a 2-mile run. I had a 2-mile run on Wednesday, and I PR'd that. It was like the fastest 2 miles I've ever run. So that was awesome. I felt really good about that. So all my runs last week felt really good, and I feel like it was because I got back on that treadmill, and it kind of gave me like, it helped rejuvenate something. And so if you guys runners out there watching, I mean, I might be telling you something that you already know, but even if you're new to it, don't be afraid to mix it up. Like that was the best decision I made for my running last week. Sunday I did Sunday was my long run. I did 6 miles. It was tough. I was so excited. Hi, Kat. I was so excited to get up and head out and go and do my 6-mile run. Got up in the morning. I knew I needed to get it done earlier because it was going to be hot, and running in the heat sucks. So I got up early. I head out. I was like ready to go, and it was tough. The first 2 miles felt like ick. My pace was a little off, but you know what? This is like, I think that one of the great things about long runs and when you're training is it's such an exercise for the mind, because like, you know, I went back and forth thinking, this sucks. This is going to be my pace the whole time, and it's going to suck, and what am I doing, and this is going to suck. You know, I mean, I'm just telling you guys, like, these are the things that you think. And then you hit a patch. You know, like, typically for me, the first mile and a half is always sketchy. It just takes me that long to warm up. Then I get into a stride, which I did on Sunday, and then all of a sudden, it's so funny right now, guys, my cats, there's a fly in the house. My cats are all on catching that fly. Now, whether they catch it or not, that's to be determined. But let me tell you, it's entertaining to watch. Anyways, so, yeah, and I got a stride, and then mile 2 through 4.5 felt great. Like my pace improved. It was around where I wanted it to be. So things were feeling good. My running coach she told me, okay, this past week I want you to work on 3 minutes run, 1 minute walk, 3 minute run, 1 minute walk. And most of the summer I've been doing 2 minute run, 1 minute walk. So this week was a challenge. Sunday it was definitely a challenge because it was for 6 miles, but I stuck with it. Mile 4.5, I started to get back into that, what am I doing? It's starting to suck. It was starting to get hot at that point. But then I finished, and I was like, my time wasn't even that bad. Like, so, you know, this is the part. Sometimes we're always like, oh, my legs, I've got to be thinner. I've got to be this, that, and the other. And yeah, all those things help, you know, like strength training. I feel like that's really helped my running a lot. Core, work on your core. That helps you run better. I'm just saying, my legs are stronger. It has a huge impact. But this part, like, this is the journey that goes on up here as a runner, as anyone just working out, trying to get healthier. This is the thing. Anyways, I'm running out of time, and YouTube won't let me upload past 15 minutes, which is probably a blessing for you guys because I could go on and on. But I just wanted to update you guys. Whoever's watching, I don't even know who's watching really, but if you're watching, hey. But I hope you guys are doing well, and let me know if you're watching these vlogs so I can know to continue. And yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.